Welcome, JoJo.
Welcome.
Welcome, JoJo.
Welcome, JoJo.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, what an introduction. But I love it. I love it. I love it. Wow. What a way to start the Zoom. You guys, I was inspired before. I'm even more now. So a little bit about me. I actually came into the Tower Garden door. I didn't even know what Juice Plus was when I ordered my first tower. All I wanted to do is grow some quality food for my family. I tried for many, many years to soil garden with zero luck. I have the worst black thumb. I killed cactus twice. No joke, I killed it twice. And then I had a friend who introduced me to the Tower Garden. She had started. I said, well, I'll see what yours does. Because, you know, I kill stuff. So 8 weeks, I saw her go from seed to harvesting her own lettuces. And I went, I think I can do that. So really, I just bought it to grow my own food. It was during the pandemic. The food quality was terrible. Growing food out here was very difficult. So I thought, okay, I'll try it. So when I told my husband, I'm like, I'm going to do this. He's like, that's a pretty expensive garden to kill. I'm like, I can do this. This is foolproof. I can do this. So I proved I could do it. And I now have 6 towers growing, 3 indoors, 3 outdoors. I am Tower Garden obsessed. Tower Garden obsessed. I am growing things I never thought possible. I am in my Zen room here. You can see behind me. I'm growing garlic chives. I'm growing purple bell peppers, jalapenos, Anaheim peppers, pepperoncinis, 2 different types of tomatoes. And that's just on the one tower. It's half empty because I just got more seeds. So I'm getting ready to plant more stuff. This one here has my basils. So this is opal basil. That's my echinacea. And behind there is regular Italian basil, which is super yummy. When I saw how I could grow on 1 tower, I thought, okay, I can grow on 2. I'll just get 2. And then it went to 3, and then it went to 6. Because once I started finding out what I could grow and how I could grow it and how quickly I could grow it, I had a vision of what I could do for my community. We live out in the backcountry in the middle of nowhere in California. Believe it or not, there is a middle of nowhere in California, and we live in it. But it's very tough to grow food out here. People do it, and their gardens are amazing. However, the majority of people out here cannot do that. And there's lots of kids that their only meal is the meal that they get at school. So knowing that, and knowing that I could take my tower gardens and grow food for not only my family and my friends, but for my community as well. And that was like huge. I thought, the sky's the limit with tower gardens. There's no limit. You can do what you want, how you want. You can grow what you want. You don't have to be a slave to the market and just what's offered. The power of growing your own food and the power of knowing that you are feeding your family the best food you can put in their system. It's empowering. It's really empowering. And now to take that for me to the next level, and my next level is going to be getting tower gardens in our schools out here, getting the community gardens in our schools, getting a community garden out next to our library, because we do have an area there. I'm working with people in my community that can lead me to the right direction, to talk to the right people, to get tower gardens in our schools so that no child goes home hungry, and that they can bring food home to their families. That's good food, healthy food. And, when I went to my first conference was in April in Anaheim. That was my first conference. And I saw Stephen Ritz talk about the Green Bronx machine, and that just lit my fire even more. I'm like, I can do this. I can so do this. I can get these in all the schools in my community, and no kid will go home hungry. That was one of the goals. Another goal was to be on the stage in Atlanta as a sales coordinator. For me, in Anaheim, when I saw Melissa Falco on stage, and she was talking about her journey and how she wished she'd have known before what she knew now, and she might have been able to help her dad. My dad passed away of cancer in '93. So for me, it was important to stand on the stage in Atlanta and do the same thing she did in Anaheim and say, Dad, I did it. I made it to this stage. So in order to do that, I had to work, and I had to work hard, and I had to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. I have anxiety and agoraphobia. So for me, talking to people is not the easiest thing in the world to do, but I did it, and I did it, and I did it fiercely, and I did it consistently, and I made it to that stage in Atlanta. And that was the most powerful, one of the most powerful moments in my life. I knew that I was in the right place with the right people. I dove in with both feet. Thank you, Lisa. I dove in with both feet. I had been taking the Juice Plus, and with having mental health and healing yourself with mindset and nutrition and not medication, because I had been there. I had been down a really, really far rabbit hole. I didn't leave my house for 2 years. I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't go anywhere. And when I got into starting growing my own food, I got healthier mentally. And then I started taking Juice Plus. And then I not only got healthier mentally, but I got healthier physically. I was no longer laying in bed. I was no longer so tired I couldn't do anything. I started hiking with my neighbor 3.5 miles to the mountains on a mountain trail in our backcountry. And we did it 3-4 times a week. So when I tell people Juice Plus and Tower Gardens completely changed my health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, I mean it. I mean it with my whole heart, because it did, and it has. And I'm only in it 2 years, and I'm getting to that stage as an NMD. I know that's where I'm supposed to be. I'm going to get that package. I'm going to get that life insurance, and I'm going to get that medical insurance and vision and dental and all those things, because that's what I want. That's where I'm going to be in the top 1% of this company. That is my end goal, is to be in the top 1% of this company, and do it with love and kindness and gratefulness. And I now have a team of 9 people, and our team is called Grateful, Thankful, Blessed. And we start every day with being grateful. I always do a grateful post, and we just start every day with being grateful, because if you're not grateful, your blessings can't come to you. So mindset, mindset, mindset. If you can dream it, you can do it.